Hi everyone, Corey here from Tales from a Polk County Girl, and this is a book announcement video. Last month, or actually at the end of April, because I had to keep it a secret for a while, I self-published a writing project that has been a work in progress for many years. I say many years, let's face it, I did abandon it for a short while, but I put together a book called Our Family History, up to 6 generations, all in one book. It is a hardback. This is like my only hardback so far. And I'm just gonna kind of walk you through what it's about. The title page is nice. You can put your family last name and who the family historian is, like who's compiling the information. So like I'm doing one of these for my son, and so I put my name on the family historian part, and then I have lots of empty pages throughout the book, and it just says in very light gray lettering, place family photos here. So it's not only a genealogy log, but it's also like a little photo album too. And the other part of the book that I really like, because I haven't seen this anywhere else, is what I've done on the table of contents. Now I'll walk you through what else is in this book. You see how it says chart 1, chart 2, 3, 4? There's enough space in between these lines, of course depending on the size of your handwriting, so that you can put whoever you've listed on chart 1. So like when I do my son's, it'll be his name, that he will be chart number 1. So in that way, when this is designed to be like a legacy book, that can be passed down through the line. And that way you can just go through it and go, okay, I want to find information on Costanza, Grandpa Costanza, and I can go through the chart, find his name. Okay, he's on chart 15. Chart 15 is on page 36. I can just flip to page 36 to look at his information. And there are 63 charts in this book. Why 63? Why not an even number? 63 was chosen very specifically. The cover, the subtitle is up to 6 generations. So for me, for the copy I am doing for my son, I will start with him, then me and my husband, our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, and then hang on, hold on. I really should have written a script for this video. Okay. Child, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, and great-great-great-grandparents. Essentially, the last generation will be will be my parents' great-grandparents. Yeah, I think that's right. If I had my son's book to show off, I actually had I found a really cool illustration of it on Google that I printed out and taped into his, but because that has some family names written on it so that that will help him visualize stuff, I'm not going to show it just for privacy reasons. If I remember, I'll link said image in the description box, and if I forget, somebody call me out in the comments. Y'all keep me accountable. So back to the book. Before we get into what the charts look like, I do have a few actual written pages about how to use this book, giving you some ideas why, paternal names, maternal names, why you will, if you are getting into genealogy. It's it's not genealogy 101. It's genealogy kindergarten. Okay, yeah, it's very, very basic. There, I have recommended resources if you want to get more into this. There are um, much more in-depth written books about the whole thing, about genealogy, etc. out there, and I address that in here. I also address, using familysearch.org and ancestry.com, which, if you want to go digital, you go digital. I'm a librarian by trade. While I do use a lot of digital resources at work, I am a die-hard print lover. So for me, this would be a lovely thing to pass down. And now I'm going to show you, I do have an example chart in the book, so that if you're not entirely sure how to fill out the chart, there is an example chart filled out for you. So this is all made up information. And I left extra space down at the bottom for additional notes and stories, because you know how some of them family stories get. And this is what one of the charts looks like empty. And it just continues on like that for 63 charts. And then at the end of the book, I put in more family, please place family photos here. This was designed to not cover every single family member. This was designed to just be a linear one child back 5 more generations. Okay. But I've also designed this to be versatile enough that if you didn't want to do that, if you just wanted to have a place where you could just start taking down family information, like, yes, my son will have one of these just from him to his great grandparents. Seriously, should have written a script. One day I'll learn. I'm going to get another one because this is my show-off copy. I have enough aunts, uncles, and cousins that I could probably fill one of these out just with all their information. So, it's versatile enough that you don't have to just go linear. I can just go, okay, I want to note down however many people are on my father's side of the family, which is a lot of people. There are certain sections of my family that I don't have to worry about that information. My dad's maternal side of the family, my paternal grandmother's part of the family, other relatives have already done that, and I haven't. My mother's father's, my maternal grandfather's side of the family, my mom's cousin has actually done all that work, and it's actually all on Ancestry. So I don't need to actually do all the legwork for that portion, that little section of the family. I know it's been done, but I don't know a lot about my paternal grandfather's part of the family, or my maternal grandmother's side of the family. We know parts of it. We know. And when it comes to my husband's side, my father-in-law's late cousin was the family historian and put together a whole bunch of stuff, and he's working on getting copies of it for us. So it's not just choose a person to be the lead and go back several generations. This book, you have the ability to log whomever, whatever you want, and a table of contents to help keep it all organized. And because it's, it's actually it's not thick, it's about 1/2 inch 3/4 of an inch. I don't know. Again, should have measured. Should have prepared better. You can actually write like book 1, volume 1 on the spine and keep an index of, okay, I'm looking for information on Great Uncle Henry. Okay, Great Uncle Henry's information is going to be in volume 3. So you go pull out volume 3. So it's up to you. I know there are also lots of other history books or log books available on the internet. I encourage you to give mine a chance, just because it's succinct. You don't have, it's versatile, and more versatile in my opinion, and you get a little educated about why certain things are the way they are in genealogy at the very beginning. Okay, so the Amazon link will be in the description. If you do end up buying one, and please leave a review on Amazon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.